By looking at the data, one would probably assume that we're in one of the best real estate markets ever. But is this actually leading to one of the biggest crashes that we've ever seen before? I've analyzed all of our numbers for North Texas, and it may be surprising to you if you've been following a lot of the real estate market news talking about crash or not crash. In this video, I'm going to give you the true statistics, actually giving you the real data. I'm going to tell you what we're experiencing in our real estate market, working in the market and dealing with real estate transactions every day. And I'm going to tell you what my prediction is on what's going to happen from all of this. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, my name is Chastin J. Miles, and I own a real estate team here in Dallas, Texas. We work hand in hand with buyers and sellers every day and are very active in the market. On my YouTube channel, I share information as it relates to entrepreneurship, real estate, business building, financials, all that kind of stuff. So if you're into that, go ahead and click the subscribe button. So I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. July 2020 had the most real estate sales that we've seen in the last 3 years, quickly followed by August. The numbers have been really high. Sales declined a little bit in August, but they were still higher than any other month prior, with the exception of July, for the past 10 years. Days on market for August were 17 days on average, which means how long homes actually stayed on the market before they sold. This isn't the lowest, but it's definitely not the highest. It's actually pretty surprising for the days on market to be so low with everything that's been going on in the news and just everything else. The average sales price, however, has drastically increased, which honestly, the average sales price has been the highest that it's been in 5 years. So we are experiencing just like craziness when it comes to the sales prices of homes in the market. In August, average sales price was $290,000, which is the highest that it's ever been for North Texas. This same time last year, the average sales price of a single family home was $250,000 in our market. This is a drastic increase, but you'd be surprised to know that inventory is the lowest that it's ever been. So if you thought that it was very competitive last year, this year is like no joke. And so why is this happening? Basically, it's because listings are the lowest that they've been in the last 3 years. There's not a lot of homes on the market. Typically, we see surges of homes coming on the market in May. So May will have the highest amount of homes that come on the market. This year, we didn't see that. There was actually a lower amount of homes coming on the market. And what was even more interesting was that May, June, and July were very competitive when it comes to actual new homes listed on the market. This year, we actually had more homes come on the market in July, which that hasn't happened in the last 10 years. So the numbers have historically been a lot lower for homes coming on the market here in July, you know, because people are kind of getting settled in for the school year. But obviously, since that's not happening the same way that it's done in the past, where people are needing to move for school districts, it's kind of very interesting to see that we had a lot of homes come on the market here just in July, and still the inventory is really low. So here's what that sums up to say. It says that more buyers are buying homes. Since the inventory is low, it's driving up the prices. Here's what we're experiencing on my actual real estate team. So we've been having record months for the last few months. I mean, there was a slight dip in May, which is not normal, but June, July, August, and here it's looking in September, still gonna be a record month. Now, what we're seeing is there's a surge in new construction sales. Since the inventory of pre-owned homes is still pretty low, the builders are building and they are selling these new construction homes, and more people are flocking to them because it's so much more competitive with the existing homes. We're also seeing multiple offers on properties, which you can probably imagine. Since the pre-owned inventory is really low, there's a lot of multiple offers on properties. And we saw this, I mean, honestly, in North Texas, we've been seeing this a lot, but we commonly see it in the summer months but this year I can definitely say that it's been unlike any other year, just with these multiple offers. Again, that's what's driving the price up. People are overpaying for the properties. They're not so much concerned about the appraised values. And what's even more interesting is that people are spending more money when it comes to real estate, putting more money down. You all probably know that a lot of the programs that were available, like down payment assistance and a lot of the credits programs, they're not happening right now. But home sales are still up. So it's kind of telling me something about what's going on in our actual economy. People are probably not spending money where they were spending it before and are finally taking the plunge and purchasing real estate. Our real estate is not at an all-time low. Now with that, with everything that is going on, we are seeing a lot of delayed closings. So even though the days on market is a lot lower, we're seeing a lot of delayed closings. So commonly, homes, you can close on them in like 21 days. Now we're definitely seeing 30 to 45 days. This is caused because of the verifications that are needed, ordering tax returns, getting verifications of employment. The lenders are having to do a little bit more work. Plus they've been bombarded with just the amount of business that's been coming in, not only on the purchase side, but also on the refinance side. So where do I think this is going to lead? At the rate that inventory is going, it's going to cause home prices to go even higher. Like I said, we're at $290,000 average sales price right now. This has been going up and increasing a lot just month over month. I see that still happening. As inventory shrinks, the demand is still going to be as high. It's going to get even higher, so it's going to drive prices up. Now, this is what's the scary thing, because people are getting in situations that could be pretty similar to situations that they got in before, back when the last market crash happened. Getting in a home that you may think you can afford or that you get qualified for, and then something happens and you're no longer able to pay for that home. So if you are out there and you're home shopping, don't get more than you are comfortable with. The time is very uncertain right now. So what this can lead to is another crash. A lot of people are predicting a bubble bursting. They've been predicting that for our market for a while now. I'm not one that is going to talk about the bubble much, because I don't think that the bubble is going to burst, but I do think that at the rate this is going, it's going to limit the amount of people who are able to get properties. And unless the lenders really tighten up on certain things, which I know that they have been, but they've also been accepting types of loans that probably shouldn't happen, but I'm going to save that for a whole different video, then it could lead to a market crash. But I'll update you more on that when I have more data that I can present to you. But that is our current market update here for real estate in North Texas. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what's happening in your market and if you are seeing the same thing. Until next time, I'm Chastin J. Miles, and I will talk to you soon.